The modern royal family has always existed in a delicate balance between tradition and public expectation, but every so often, a moment arrives that forces that balance to shift. Now, as the fallout surrounding Prince Andrew continues to cast a long shadow over the monarchy, attention has increasingly turned toward his daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Once viewed as cheerful and dependable members of the extended royal circle, the sisters now find themselves at the center of growing speculation about their future, not because of their own actions but because of circumstances that have reshaped how the institution protects its image. Quiet conversations within royal commentary have begun asking the same question: are Beatrice and Eugenie preparing to step back from royal life altogether? For much of their lives, the sisters occupied a uniquely modern royal position. They were unmistakably royal, granddaughters of Queen Elizabeth II, present at weddings, jubilees, and national celebrations, yet they were never official senior working royals. This unusual status gave them freedom that others within the family did not have. They pursued careers, built friendships outside palace circles, and cultivated identities beyond ceremonial duty. Princess Beatrice developed a professional reputation in business and technology, while Princess Eugenie established herself within the international art world. Their independence was often praised as evidence that the monarchy could evolve alongside contemporary society. But royal identity is never entirely separate from family association. Titles, lineage, and public perception remain intertwined, and when controversy surrounds one member of the family, its effects ripple outward. The situation involving Prince Andrew has created precisely that ripple, one that has reached his daughters despite their efforts to maintain separate public profiles. In recent months, royal watchers have noticed subtle but meaningful changes. Invitations to high-profile royal events appear more selective. Public appearances alongside senior royals have become less frequent. Media coverage has shifted tone, moving from celebration of their modern royal lifestyles to speculation about withdrawal from public visibility. None of these developments were announced officially, yet together they suggest a gradual repositioning taking place behind palace walls. The monarchy rarely communicates transitions directly. Instead, it operates through symbolism and timing. A reduced presence can signal changing roles without creating controversy. Historically, this approach allows individuals to step away with dignity while preserving institutional stability. For Beatrice and Eugenie, such a transition may represent not exile but adaptation, a strategic effort to shield both themselves and the monarchy from ongoing scrutiny. The emotional complexity of their situation cannot be overstated. Publicly, they must navigate expectations tied to royal duty. Privately, they remain daughters confronting a deeply personal family crisis. Balancing these realities requires extraordinary restraint. Every public appearance risks renewed attention toward their father's controversies, while complete absence risks appearing detached from royal responsibility. The narrow space between those outcomes leaves little margin for error. Observers have also pointed to the broader vision shaping the monarchy's future. King Charles has long advocated for a streamlined royal family focused on a smaller group of working royals carrying clearly defined responsibilities. Under this model, peripheral figures naturally transition into private roles over time. Even without external pressures, Beatrice and Eugenie's royal involvement may have evolved toward reduced visibility. Current circumstances may simply be accelerating a structural change already underway. Public reaction has been notably mixed. Many people express sympathy toward the sisters, emphasizing that they have maintained professional careers and charitable commitments independent of controversy. Others argue that maintaining public trust requires visible separation from any association that could distract from royal duties. These competing perspectives highlight an enduring tension within monarchy itself. The institution is both a family and a symbol, and the needs of each do not always align. Social media has intensified this dynamic dramatically. A single photograph or brief appearance now generates instant analysis. When the sisters attend events, commentators scrutinize body language, seating arrangements, and interactions for hidden meaning. When they remain absent, speculation grows even louder. In the digital era, silence rarely reduces attention, it often amplifies curiosity. Yet stepping back from royal visibility may offer unexpected opportunities. Freed from expectations tied to official representation, both women could expand their professional and charitable ambitions without institutional constraints. Princess Beatrice's work within innovation and business sectors aligns naturally with modern global conversations about entrepreneurship and technology. Princess Eugenie's advocacy for art accessibility and environmental causes resonates strongly with younger audiences seeking authenticity rather than formality. Their evolving roles may therefore reflect a broader transformation in how royal relevance is defined. In earlier generations, visibility equaled importance. Today, influence can exist outside palace ceremonies through philanthropy, professional achievement, and social impact. A quieter public presence does not necessarily diminish significance, it simply changes the platform through which it is expressed. Another factor shaping their future is personal life. Both sisters are now mothers, entering a stage where family priorities often outweigh ceremonial obligations. Parenthood has historically reshaped royal engagement levels even among senior figures. For Beatrice and Eugenie, the desire to provide stability and privacy for their children may align naturally with a reduced public profile. Royal historians often note that periods of controversy accelerate generational change. Institutions use challenging moments to redefine boundaries and expectations. The current situation appears to be one of those turning points, not marked by dramatic announcements but by gradual evolution. The monarchy adapts quietly, allowing time rather than proclamation to reshape public understanding. Behind the scenes, advisors likely weigh multiple considerations: public opinion, media attention, institutional stability, and personal well-being. The outcome may not be a permanent withdrawal but a recalibrated presence, fewer formal engagements, more independent initiatives, and carefully managed visibility designed to minimize distraction. Importantly, stepping back does not erase royal identity. Beatrice and Eugenie will remain members of the royal family regardless of public role. Their titles, heritage, and historical connection ensure continued interest from audiences around the world. The difference lies in how prominently they appear within official royal narratives moving forward. There is also a cultural dimension to their story. Modern audiences increasingly expect accountability and transparency from public institutions, including monarchy. The sisters' situation reflects how inherited roles must now coexist with contemporary standards of responsibility. Navigating that shift requires sensitivity, patience, and adaptability, qualities both women have demonstrated throughout their adult lives. As the months unfold, their appearances may continue to grow more selective, focused primarily on causes deeply connected to their personal passions. This approach allows continuity without overexposure, preserving dignity while acknowledging changing circumstances. It is a strategy rooted in subtlety rather than spectacle. Some commentators describe this moment as uncertainty, but others see it as reinvention. Royal life has never been static, it evolves with each generation's needs and challenges. For Beatrice and Eugenie, stepping back may ultimately provide greater autonomy, allowing them to shape identities not solely defined by royal expectation or family controversy. The phrase, "royal future in doubt," captures public curiosity, yet it may oversimplify a far more nuanced transition. Their future may not be disappearing from royal life, but redefining it, moving from institutional representatives toward independent figures connected by heritage rather than duty. History often remembers such transitions gently. Over time, reduced visibility feels natural rather than abrupt. New generations step forward, roles shift, and former central figures become respected but quieter presences within the broader royal story. The process unfolds slowly enough that it rarely feels like an ending. For Beatrice and Eugenie, the coming years will likely determine how successfully they balance loyalty, independence, and public expectation. Their decisions will shape not only personal reputations but also perceptions of how modern royalty navigates accountability and change. Ultimately, their story speaks to a larger truth about monarchy in the 21st century: survival depends on adaptation. Titles alone no longer define relevance, connection, authenticity, and trust do. As circumstances evolve, so too must the individuals within the institution. Whether viewed as a retreat or a transformation, the sisters appear to be entering a quieter chapter, one shaped less by royal ceremony and more by personal purpose. The spotlight may dim, but it does not vanish entirely. Instead, it shifts, illuminating new paths that exist beyond traditional expectations. And so, as headlines speculate about uncertainty and withdrawal, the real story may be unfolding more subtly. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie are not simply stepping away, they are navigating one of the most complex transitions modern royals can face, redefining what it means to belong to a royal family while forging lives that stand independently of it. In the end, their royal future may not be in doubt at all. It may simply be changing form, moving away from the center stage toward a quieter, more personal version of royal identity, one shaped by resilience, adaptation, and the enduring challenge of balancing family loyalty with the demands of an ever-watchful world.